Welcome to Sinovision IVW tutorial video. This video will explain the stroke analysis CSA plugin for you. CSA enables quantitative analysis of cerebral hematoma and cerebral infarction in patients. Among them, cerebral hematoma analysis can realize automatic detection of cerebral hemorrhage types, including cerebral parenchymal hemorrhage, subdural hemorrhage, epidural hemorrhage, subarachnoid hemorrhage, and intraventricular hemorrhage, etc., and can also perform semi-automatic extraction and parameters quantitative analysis. Cerebral infarction analysis enables aspect scoring for anterior or posterior circulation and performs quantitative analysis of parameters on ischemic tissue. Now, let's go into the actual operation demonstration. On the patient management interface, select the thin layer sequence of the patient to be analyzed, right-click, select Advanced Analysis from the pop-up menu, and then select Stroke Analysis to enter. Or after selecting the sequence, directly click the functional area in the lower right corner of the interface and select the CSA icon to enter. After entering the interface, you can see that the left side of the interface is the view area, and the right side is mainly divided into two modules, cerebral hemorrhage and cerebral infarction. The two are independent modules, which can be selected according to the actual situation of the case. The bottom right corner of the interface is Toolbar for common use, which will not be repeated here. The cerebral hemorrhage module is distributed as follows. The upper left is cross-sectional image, the right side is coronal view and sagittal view, the lower left is a partial enlarged view of a hematoma, the lower middle is VR view, and the lower right is a list of hematoma parameters, including hematoma name and volume, z-axis length, and Hu value, maximum or minimum or average. On the top of the toolbar, two WW or WL modes are provided, brain window and subdural blood window, which can be clicked to switch to assist diagnosis. The horizontal, coronal, and sagittal icon below can quickly switch the display mode of the view window. Click Automatic Analysis. The system will automatically identify all suspected hematomas. At the same time, the automatic analysis results will be reflected in the toolbar list and the hematoma parameter table in the lower right corner of the view window. Manual editing is also supported. Click the hematoma classification under the type. You can choose from 5 types: IPH, intraventricular hemorrhage, IVH, intraventricular hemorrhage, SAH, subarachnoid hemorrhage, SDH, subdural hemorrhage, and EDH, epidural hemorrhage. The signs of hematoma and Fisher grading scale need to be selected manually. The identified hematoma can then be quantitatively analyzed. Select the diameter of the line extraction, default 4 mm. Click the line extraction icon on the right. Hold down the left mouse button to draw a line on the tomography, and release to identify the volume of the hematoma. The results of the previous line extraction recognition can be edited again. Manually enter the appropriate radius, click Erase and Staining, edit again on the enlarged image in the lower left corner, confirm that it is correct, click the OK button below, and the parameters will be automatically updated. The manual editing function also supports creating a new hematoma. Click the plus sign in the list above, select the type of bleeding, and then perform manual quantitative editing. If the loaded examination is a cerebral infarction case, the loading steps are the same as above. After entering the CSA interface, click Infarction Analysis to enter the Infarction Analysis interface. The two tomographic images in the upper part of the view window are nucleus layer and upper nucleus layer, which are consistent with the green positioning line in the sagittal image in the lower right corner. The system defines 20 mm above the nucleus layer as the upper nucleus layer by default, which can be manually dragged to redefine. The bottom left corner is the list of aspects points need to be analyzed. Next, we can drag the green central axis of the cross-section to the cerebral falx, so that the software can compare both sides for evaluation. Then we need to outline those structures corresponding to the aspects parameter table one by one. The right side toolbar provides circular and irregular shape drawing tools. During the drawing process, pay attention to the right in front of the list to prevent the wrong drawing. It is also recommended to double-click to enlarge the window, and editing points is provided for fine-tuning. Anterior circulation gradually outline at the nuclear layer. Caudate nucleus. Lentiform nucleus. Internal capsule. Insular cortex. Anterior cortex area of middle cerebral artery. Lateral cortex area of middle cerebral artery insula. And post-middle cerebral artery cortex area. On the upper level of the defined nuclei, outline the middle cerebral artery cortex above M1. The middle cerebral artery cortex above M2. And the middle cerebral artery cortex above M3. The posterior circulation has no central axis. We can just follow the tissue names in the PC aspects parameter list to outline step by step. Double-click to enlarge the transverse image to outline the pons. Left epencephalon. Right epencephalon. Mesencephalon. Left thalamoencephalon. Right thalamoencephalon. Left posterior cerebral artery and right posterior cerebral artery. And the list parameters need to be evaluated manually. The sign can be selected on the right side. After the outline is completed, the PC aspects parameters are automatically updated. All the images and parameter tables of the previous and next cycles can be sent to the film by right-clicking. The images loaded to the film can be expanded on the right side for viewing. After everything has been checked, click Generate Report and the system will generate a paper report. The above is the explanation of the plug-in CSA. Thank you for choosing Synovia products.